This is going to be an interesting one. Wife catches predator hunter, husband doing the unthinkable. So, it's a very common thing that happens with people who are predator hunters or people who are like so aggressively against pedophiles to the point where they make being against pedophiles their personality. A lot of times they turn out to be pedophiles. And, yeah.
Make pedophiles afraid again. I love it.
This 11-year-old girl talking about things that were done to her that shouldn't have been done. Developing, in certain areas.
Oh! 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 Ew! 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 What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, God.
And
So one thing I want to note on is how close sex offenders live to schools around here.
oh god,
You mean you?
such just a rotten sack of shit. I'm so sorry.
In Aberdeen,
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not sorry.
Washington, a city councilman known for his tough-on-crime stance
You're a city councilman. Just check everything off the list. Check everything off the list, man.
and commitment to ridding the streets of dangerous criminals shocks the public when he's accused of committing an unthinkable and heinous crime.
So Riley, is there truth to what you're saying?
The following footage has never been seen before. Please note that this report is based on police records, and all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. 39-year-old Riley Carter began his campaign for city council in early 2023, promising an aggressive approach to cleaning up the city of Aberdeen. In January of 2024, he began serving as an elected official. However, on July 30th, 2024, a jaw-dropping accusation by his stepdaughter sends police on a search to arrest him, sending shockwaves through the community.
Walk in, just so you're aware of everything we have is audio video recorded.
My face is not normally up here. Where's my face? It's normally over here, right? Right? Okay.
We got these.
That was bothering me. I don't know why. Something
After
was off.
police locate him walking alone down a residential street, he's led in handcuffs into a small interrogation room by a detective who's determined to find out if there's any truth to the horrifying claims. Shockingly, it was his own wife, Maya, who initially confronted him about the disturbing truth his stepdaughter revealed.
I started freaking out on him, like, how could you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Kind of a thing. And he was just really calm and said, no, I didn't do this. And I hung up, and then he just took off. I guess he just left.
Dude, find a better picture, man. What is this picture? You really can't, like, I'm sorry, but it's just like, they chose like the worst possible picture of her. Like, come on, you're doing her dirty, man.
Did he say anything to you about it?
He just said that he didn't do it. He swears up and down he didn't do it.
Due to his status as a city councilman, the Aberdeen Police Department requested the investigation to be handled by the Grays Harbor Sheriff's Office in an effort to avoid a conflict of interest. After reading his Miranda rights, the interrogation begins, but Riley has yet to realize the source of the allegations. Riley explains he had a typical morning, but everything changed when Maya arrived home.
And then I heard the front door open and shut. And so
I swear to God, if this motherfucker is gonna start acting like she was pushing herself onto him, I'm gonna lose it.
come out and I have this, she has by the hand, and then she's walking out the door, and I asked, well, what's going on?
When Maya left with no response, he called her cell phone for an explanation. She accused him of committing an unthinkable act and hung up the phone. However, as Maya explains, their conversation continued over Facebook Messenger.
YouTube?
When she realized she had no tangible evidence of his crime,
It's the thumbnail, chat. We worked really hard on that thumbnail and it worked out. Thank you, Retro Bisco, for the 400 bits.
she decided to take a risk.
And I bluffed and said, I have you on camera, just seeing if that would incite anything out of him. And he
Smart.
just stopped responding to me at that point.
So smart. Oh my God.
As Riley explains, Maya's anger over the situation was visceral, and he was left with a chilling command.
I go down to the basement, and she told me, so I did set up a rope. I thought about it.
Yo! Base! Yo, base! Oh, shit. Stop acting like you're the fucking victim, you dumbass. You should have done it. Like, damn. Yeah, this fucking piece of shit's gonna try to get sympathy. Dude, based on her part to say that shit, though, I want you to go to the basement and kill yourself right now.
Really did, because I'm done, man. I'm done. I am just done. I'm maxed out. I am maxed out.
Dude, you look so emotional right now. I could see in your face. You're just oozing with emotions, man. I am maxed out. I am maxed out right now. I'm too many. Like I'd kill myself right now. Like, you know, I'm just like maxed out. Too much going on up in here, you know? What did depressed people say? Bazinga? I don't know.
Everything that we have gone through in life. Everything. And now this?
You're so terrible at lying, man.
And it doesn't matter, because being on city council,
Yo, Darth,
now, that's over
thank
now.
you so much for the $5.
We were right there, man. Everybody was amped up. We were going to change some things and everything, and now that's gone. It's gone. It's all gone.
Shut the fuck
June
up.
24th, just 1 month prior, Riley posted a video to his Facebook page in an attempt to shed a light on criminal activity in his neighborhood. These videos will have an eerie relevance later when the exact allegations are revealed.
Buddy, how are you? We're out driving around, got the babies to sleep. It's just one of those days, I guess. Anyways, I thought it'd be a good idea, maybe take you guys along with me, and we'll go drive around downtown. And we'll just go look at things, and maybe I can talk about things, you know, that I'd like to see different, or things to be improved on, or whatever it may be. But just gonna keep it fun, keep it relaxed, and be myself. All right, here we go. So one thing I want to note on is how close sex offenders live to schools around here, how close they are to bus stops, how easy it is for them to just have instant access to anyone or anybody's kids here.
Should have listened to your wife, man. Should have went to that basement. Should have listened to her.
You know, in each of these neighborhoods. Sorry, I had to hit my brakes there because looked like a tweaker came shooting out of the alley and almost got in front of my car.
What?
Which is something, you know, that really needs to be addressed, okay? All right, so I know one place a lot of people want to see is the camp underneath the bridge. I will state, however, I have my baby girls with me, so I'm not going to take them down there just because people know who I am around here. And the last thing I would want is a rock to fly through my window and hit one of my daughters, because the way this state works, I could see me going to prison because somebody hit my daughter with a rock and I beat that.
Oh my God. Shut up. How are you? So your concern is not that your daughter's going to get hit with a rock. Your concern is that you're going to get in trouble for it? What? Huh? You shouldn't be, you're not worried that your daughter might die or get hurt. You're worried that if she does, you're going to get blamed. Smart. What state is this in? Chat, where's Aberdeen? I missed the state. Aberdeen.
A person to death, I mean, that's just, come on. Wouldn't you do that for your own kids?
Despite his apparent
Washington?
determination to do whatever it takes to protect his children, as it turns out, Riley's shocking secret was revealed by his own 11-year-old stepdaughter, whose name has been redacted from the interview to protect her identity.
So statements weren't made to her initially. She told her counselor today that they were talking about something different and broke down crying and said she didn't want to talk about it.
In a recorded interview with his stepdaughter's therapist, she explains what happened earlier this
What is this fucking mess, man?
morning, when it quickly became clear that something was horribly wrong.
So we had an appointment at 2:00, and she'd been displaying some behaviors and had reported 2 weeks prior that was mean to her. So we were going to talk more about it today. She said she didn't want to talk about it. She didn't want to say it out loud.
In an effort to help the child, she suggested writing it down. However, the disturbing words she wrote on the page left the counselor in shock.
When she wrote that down, can you tell me about what her emotions look like and how she was acting?
So before she wrote it down, when she said she didn't want to say it out loud, she started just staring down at the ground. She was like stone cold. You could tell she was checking out. and she was kind of fidgeting her hand.
Dude, that's a My Hero Academia art. And if she drew that at 11, that's insanely impressive. Or is that just a coloring book? That's got to be a coloring book, right?
And
I can't tell.
I've been her therapist for probably a little bit over 2 years.
I would stomp this guy in the face. Oh, yes. You and everyone else in chat just join, like, taking turns curb stomping the guy.
She's never acted like that.
So that was out of the norm?
That is completely out of the norm. Her facial expression looked as if she...
Oh, that's what threw me off. The cross isn't... I thought the cross was a part of the art. That's just on top of it. Oh.
Was scared, like fear.
Sorry.
And then she wrote it down, and then she kind of had this look of, oh no, or I'm in trouble, or something.
The haunting words written by the child will later be revealed. For now, in an attempt to understand
I don't even want to hear
their
it.
claims, investigators begin to dig into their familial relationship.
So can you talk about what your relationship is with and how long you've been in her life? And
Since she was 4. I think she's a great kid. She's, I don't know how to explain it. Always just outgoing, but kind of keeps to herself. Good kid.
Mm-hmm. And so
Yeah.
Was that a hard role to step into with her being that young, or is it...
Yes and no. I always kept in the back of my head that there's going to be a time when she gets to know her real dad. And so that's a line that needs to be respected.
Bro, you did not respect any lines. Shut the fuck up.
And that's
Gag
taught
him!
me to try to take
Waterboard
him. Just stay available, you know. That's about the best I could do.
Okay. How close would you guys be as far as being her? You guys
I always thought
distant, or
we were like close, not like super close, just like I'd say she felt comfortable to always like throw fits in front of me. Ask for like things for her birthday or Christmas, or complain, or tell me about her favorite color or food or something.
Mm-hmm. What kind of activities would you guys do together?
I would say much aside from watching TV. Yeah, that's about it. In the living room. Yeah.
Okay.
That's just a weird detail to even add, bro.
And then do you guys have 2 other kids between you?
Yes, we have 2, and then our son that passed away.
Okay.
So we have she's 5, and then she's 2.
He's sweating? Yeah.
Okay. And do you feel like you have a similar relationship with all 3 kids, or do you feel like you're closer with your 2 biological kids?
It's a different kind of relationship, I'd say, with my stepkids.
Riley's videos reveal a pattern in which he often describes a willingness to do anything to protect his children from local crime. However, the harrowing words of his stepdaughter may suggest that
It's all of us parents that are fed up and willing to do anything to protect our babies from all of it. Such a hero.
dangers were much closer to home than anyone realized.
Oh, God, I'm just a rotten sack of shit.
Stop with the fucking self-deprivation, man. No one feels bad for you. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Die.
You know, you never know love until you have a kid. You know what?
Aren't you the stepfather?
The one thing that keeps you going. You never know pain until you hold your own dead kid. That really messes you up.
Oh, you're talking about your dead child to get sympathy? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? Okay, so some of them are biological, but some are step. Is that what I'm getting? I don't know which one's step. I assume the daughter, obviously, but the 5 and 2 are his. Got it. Okay.
Yet it was the bone-chilling note written by the 11-year-old girl that truly left her therapist in shock and her mother, Maya, enraged.
So she wrote it down, and what she wrote was, "He touches me and makes me uncomfortable."
Oh, kill him. Burn him. Boil him in acid. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's a bad day to have ears, chat, and eyes, and alive.
In April 2024, just 4 months prior to his arrest, Riley began a crowdfunding campaign to launch a non-profit aimed at catching online predators and deterring them from engaging in harmful acts against children.
Hey, what up, everybody? A little bit of story time. So I live in an
No one's ever going to suspect me because I'm such a good guy.
incredibly liberal state, Washington, yeah. And every time I wear this hat out in public, you know, people always give me those looks of, ooh, it's a MAGA hat. Ooh, it's so bad. He hates everyone. But then they read it, and usually they have a pretty good laugh, you know, in support of it. Then again, you still do get those people that are offended by it, but, you know,
dude, you're such a snowflake, man.
Imagine that in a blue state. You know, ooh, they have rights too. No, they don't. The victim does, but they shouldn't have any. So, pretty cool hat and make pedophiles afraid again.
Man, the irony is just a fucking brick wall, dude. Wow.
Love it. So, yeah, people always mistake it for a MAGA hat, and it's just great.
His videos seem to express that he would go to any lengths to ensure their safety.
He's saying blue state equals pedos. He's a right wing and a pedo. I know. The irony is just a 4-course meal, dude.
Becoming a vocal advocate for devoted fathers.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Want to make a quick message for you on this Father's Day, right? So here's the deal. A lot of women out there are doing the whole, I'm more of a man than my man, so them dudes, they don't need no appreciation with this us, Stop it. Just stop it.
Huh? What? You're not that guy, pal. What is he even talking about, bro? Like, I don't even know. I know he's just being sexist, but like, I don't even know what he's saying. I don't even know what statement he's making. You know, when women, you know, blah, 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 fucking women, am I right? That's all I got out of this, man. That's literally all I got out of this.
Here's why, okay? You think that it's an empowering moment, but the problem is you're trying to take something away from a lot of really, really good dudes out there that are actually really good to their kids, right? And there are actually a lot of really hardworking, awesome single moms out there, right? That they pull both roles, and they do deserve that recognition. So if you're not feeling validated, don't take it out on everyone else. Thank you.
Oh my God. Oh dear Lord. I'm gonna lose it, man.
This message was brought to you by an American that gives a have a
You're such a patriot. I salute you.
wonderful day.
Given Riley's outspoken stance against preying on children, the question remains, do these horrifying allegations hold any truth? Fully aware of the chilling details, having spoken to the girl himself, the detective continues his efforts to extract answers.
What the hell is Bro even talking about? I genuinely don't even know what he was saying, I'll be honest.
It's from Riley.
I sat in an interview with just a little while ago and watched her basically relive it again when she was having to describe what was happening. I don't know how an 11-year-old girl was strong as is, but she was very descriptive of what was happening.
Oh, God.
And like I said, like, we're not here to cast judgment. We're not here to label people. And I understand, like, there's things that happen in our lives that cause us to make mistakes.
Don't.
This 11-year-old girl talking about...
I know you're trying to just get him to admit it, and you're trying to, like, be like, oh, we all make mistakes. But, oh.
things that were done to her that shouldn't have been done.
Say something, bitch.
She was talking about being told to keep it a secret and not tell anybody. And she was talking today about how she couldn't keep it inside no more and she had to tell somebody. So Riley's a
oh, that poor child, man.
Many of Riley's videos even expose the potential dangers lurking on their residential street, captured on their home surveillance system. However, it's a different set of security cameras that may hold the key to unearthing the truth of the unsettling allegations against Riley.
God, I don't.
Riley, can you tell me more about the
I don't want to
cameras?
see it.
Okay. I was trying to understand.
Like, obviously, they're not going to show anything. I'm just saying I
situation.
don't even want to see, like, the situation unfold or, like, even see him inside the house near her or anything. I just don't want to see it.
I kept hearing about cameras. So what are they for?
Them in every room, like the kids' rooms. And then she's got them throughout the house. And we put them on the outside of the house for security reasons. And the main reason for it is just one of the stepkids is autistic. And he'll have like meltdowns or whatever maybe. And then that way she can keep an eye on him.
Mm-hmm. So. And when they're in the house, like, are they inside the bedrooms or like in the hallways, or how are they set up in there?
So in each kid's room, they have
You're telling me that there's like footage out there that exists of this happening, and I assume the mom probably saw it. I mean, she had to have.
The camera, like
I mean, he could have deleted it. Good point.
inside the room, and then in the hallway, or like the big entryway, there's one on.
She said that he saw the clip he forgot to delete. No, that was bait. She was saying that as like bait to get him to admit. She admitted that. So
this wall here.
Okay. Do you have access to view those cameras, or is that
just?
According to Maya, however, an alarming discrepancy was uncovered when she reviewed the footage.
Deleted.
My daughter told me that he was unplugging all of our cameras that led to her room. I went and I checked the cameras on my phone and the time frames that she told me he's been unplugging the cameras. There are no footage. And I've noticed that they've been unplugged or whatever. I thought it was her. The plug to that camera is at the very top, like almost touching the ceiling. So it's not something that she can reach unless she pushes her chair up there, which would be caught on camera if she did that. It looked like this is 7:30 is when the earliest recording is this morning.
That's unusual.
Mm-hmm. And then I went back and checked all the cameras that are upstairs that face her door, and every single one of them is most days it's after 7:30 a.m.
I took a shower. What did I miss? You're gonna need a shower after watching this. I'll tell you that much. Should have waited.
Is when they all start recording.
Then every other camera's on around the house?
Yes.
They're not off. Only the ones leading to her room and in her room were off?
Correct.
With only the child's claims, the detectives must work to get a confession from Riley himself. The officer urges him to admit to the horrifying act, telling him their only goal is to get to the bottom of the truth. However, Riley hesitates as he grapples with what to do next.
Yes, be a goddamn man, Riley. Be a man for once in your miserable existence. No turning back. We're already at this point where you're here.
Are the demons in the room with us? Are you gonna run that strategy? Are you gonna start saying that you're hearing voices? That's the go-to. That's normally the go-to. That's normally the go-to that they're like, oh, there's this weird demon monster crawled inside of my asshole and made me do it.
I don't want to say it like that. There are things that I did do.
As the interrogation continues, the investigator urges Riley to confess. However, getting a straight answer from him will be no easy task.
When you woke up today, this was the last place you'd expect to be. But it's what we do moving forward from here is what's going to affect a lot of lives. And there, like I said, there's ways to get through this. There's programs that can be offered through the...
Oh, he's a man. He's definitely a man.
Or there's things that can be offered that help you deal with the demons and all the things that you've been dealing with, the stress. There's ways to get through what happened and to help everybody move on from it. But it starts right here by being truthful, and it starts right now. It's saying that you f***ed up. Because I believe what you said.
It's really hard to...
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lot harder for the 11-year-old. You bitch.
For what they are. There's certain things in life you don't...
Yeah, like you're like the 11. I'm not gonna say daughter. That's an absolute disgusting thing to even say. The 11-year-old child is not going to recover from this. What are you talking about? You? How in the hell are you talking about you recovering from this, bro? You recovered from it. You didn't even have to recover from it. You wanted to do it. You did it.
Recover from. I want to tell you guys. I do. I'm trying.
I got all night, Riley.
And you guys got families. That's important. You know, God, this just sucks. So close to accomplishing good things.
No, you weren't.
Doing something great. So close to getting the drugs out of Aberdeen. So close to getting all the craziness out of the street.
Dude, shut the fuck up. You weren't doing shit, bro. You were just doing that to look like you were a good person. Shut the fuck up. You did not care at all about anything that was going on. You were just doing it to look like you were a good person.
So many people believe in me. And now it's over. It's gone.
As Riley keeps deflecting the subject, providing little to no hints, it appears as though the detective won't rest until the truth is exposed.
She said the last time it happened was this morning. And she talked about how her camera gets unplugged before you come in the room, and she just pretends to sleep. But she said that
oh my God,
it wouldn't matter if she was sleeping or awake. It would happen anyway. And so right now we're collecting, she's up at the hospital and collecting DNA samples. And this is an opportunity where I'm offering you a chance to explain what happened, and if a mistake was made, and it's time to be truthful and take ownership of the mistake and not let it catch up to you down the road being proven by DNA, because we get touch DNA off of things all the time. And it's the sweat glands in your fingers contain DNA.
I did.
Thank you, Owen Rock, for the prime.
I didn't touch her. I did not touch her. I
Shut
went
the
up
fuck
there.
up.
I don't remember, see if she wanted some nuggets or something. So yeah.
That's your story? That's your alibi? That's what you got? Yeah, I just went upstairs, thought she wanted some nuggets. Just kill him. Pull out a gun. Shoot him in the kneecaps. Shoot him in the kneecaps. Let him bleed out.
I made some nuggets for the younger ones.
Thank you, Faye Unim, for the gifted sub.
If you didn't touch her this morning,
Thank you, that Cajun lady, for the 6 months.
That happened.
Under the jail, I agree.
I don't know. And what would cause her to say that this wasn't the only time that it happened? It's happened lots of times.
I don't know.
The disturbing admission finally unveils the truth, though nothing prepares the detectives for the sick and twisted reasoning he'll later give.
About how many times did this happen?
5 times maybe. Just real fast. I don't know. Just a weird impulse tick.
A tick. Bro called it a tick. I'm gonna... Oh, God! Oh, God! Boil yourself in acid, and I'll just... Oops, I accidentally boil you in acid. Just a tick. Sorry. Oh, I threw you in a wood chipper. Sorry, just weird impulse tick, man. Sorry.
Over how long a period of time?
I'd say a year.
Oh, my God.
During those 5 times, would you unplug the camera when you went into her bedroom?
No. It would, she would already have it unplugged. Like she would do it. She would unplug.
And here we go. He's going to start leaning into, well, I mean, seemed like she wanted it. Like, she was shutting off the cameras. God, I hate him so, oh my God. I hope he's dead.
I don't know why.
According to the child, however, the cameras were mostly unplugged by Riley himself.
How did it start?
Swear to God.
Just that I have ADHD.
Now you're saying it's ADHD? Oh, don't you dare! Don't you fucking dare! Oh, ADHD?
ADHD, pretty severe. So I get that in my mind, thinking of the house, bills, and just now me. Now I'm here. Now that's all separated, and I have to accept that. I mean, I was going to start my new job tomorrow. And then left with a piece of shit car. And never get the SUV fixed.
Bro, what are you fucking yapping about?
Needs a new engine. Now I got to worry about her. How's she going to make it? How's she going to do things?
Are you trying to say that it was stress?
We'd also be concerned about sleeping at night and wake up in the morning to Riley coming in her bedroom. Doesn't have to worry about that.
Before confronting Riley with the crucial question of why he would harm his own stepdaughter, he poses a different question. His answer, however, further exposes how little Riley appears to understand the gravity of the situation.
You ever talk to her about it?
No. Yeah. Actually, I apologized to her twice.
When it happened, or just randomly?
When it happened.
Tell me about one of the times that you apologized. What happened?
I don't know how to explain it. I told her. What were my exact words to her? That said something along the lines of, "Kid, I'm so sorry. I don't."
Absolved. Oh, sorry. Sorry, traumatized you for the rest of your life. Oops. Sorry, kiddo. I don't know, man. I don't even know what the hell that was about.
And I apologized.
Very sincere.
And that was about it. She didn't really, think anything.
I didn't know he was chill like that. I didn't know he was chill like that.
Time when you apologize, because obviously that's how the conversation come up.
I just it was silent and good vibe in the air. Wasn't nothing weird or anything. Then I just said, hey, I did that. I'm really sorry. So I don't know. I don't understand what was that about. And then I asked her, are you okay? And she said, yeah, I'm fine.
In an
Good enough for me. Hey, 11-year-old child, you good? You good yeah, you're good. Oh, all right. Well, shit. Okay. I didn't know you were chill. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're cool then, right? Like we're cool? God.
Exclusive interview obtained only by Iwu. Maya will soon speak out, offering her advice for parents of young children. In the meantime, before facing the inevitable consequences,
you want to know my advice for young children or people in general? When you are a single parent who have children and you are bringing someone into the relationship, do not allow them near your children for a long time, a very long time, until you are 1,000,000,000% certain. Because a lot of times it's like you start dating someone, the next day you're already like hanging out with the kids. Oh, I'm your stepdaddy now, Like give it some fucking time. These are children. That's basically a fucking stranger. Women and men. It doesn't matter which. Like bringing anyone into that situation, you need to be so certain that they will not do anything. People do not understand. Like people just I don't know why they just rush everything. They want to just bring someone new in, act like they're a part of the family. Like that's how a lot of serial killers do that shit. A lot of people like him do this shit. They try to sneak their way into families and do shit like this.
Investigators appear determined to find an answer to a crucial question.
The why is the number one question that everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know why. We can't prove why by cell phone records or DNA evidence or video footage. That just proves the who and the what and the how. The why comes from these conversations. And
obviously it's huge mistake, huge. The stress in our home has been unreal. I don't want to just give you a bunch of excuses. I should be my own person. I don't want to always get so mad at me and scream at me to not use certain things as excuses, but that's what's going on. There's so much just on my shoulders at all times, just chewing in my ear constantly. It sucks. It really, really, really sucks.
Yeah, for the child.
It's not even a sexual.
And you'll actually get to take an aggressive approach with cleaning up your cities that has an abundance of addicts, homeless, and sex offenders that live too close to schools.
I don't feel attracted. It's just this weird.
Stay safe out there. Together is all we have. Report all suspicious activity to the police. Wow.
I don't know. It's so weird. God, this is just a weird conversation. Developing, and certain.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, she's 11. No, she's not. She's 11. She's 11, bro. It's not a sexual thing. Starts describing her developing body. I know, right?
Areas and what's wrong with me?
With Riley's confession, along with an
You're a horrible person. That's what's wrong with you.
unsettling answer to the question of why he would have committed such a depraved act, his arrest is imminent. However, the investigator has one final heartbreaking question.
If in here, would you have anything to tell her?
Oh, I'm beyond sorry of all the damage this has caused her.
Yeah, I'm very sincere. Very sincere. Oops. Sorry. I'm sorry. Oops.
Her mom, her sisters, her brothers, the community, literally everything and everyone that is let down by this. I'm sorry to recover it. I deserve whatever's coming my direction. I deserve it. And
no
I
one
hope
cares.
that
No one
she
feels
can
bad for you.
heal, and they all find what it is that they need in their life to live the absolute best life that they can.
Can we make castration legal for pedos? Agreed. Agreed. Thank you, Dweebus, for the tier 1.
An apology, however, will do little to prevent the consequences that await him, as he's led away in handcuffs and taken to Grays Harbor County Jail. In the meantime, Riley's wife Maya shares red flags she noticed after his arrest and offers advice for parents, hoping to prevent the same terrifying fate from happening to others.
He did not get along with my boys because my boys are on the spectrum and they clashed a lot. They're teenage boys. And so I didn't think anything of that until everything came out. It wasn't a red flag in the moment as it was happening. But then like after this all came out, that's what was actually happening. It's like, oh, crap. Background checks mean nothing. For women that are dating right now, background checks mean nothing because he had nothing. He was squeaky clean.
Yep.
And I had 4 children when I first met him. I didn't really see any red flags at first. Nothing really happened to a severity that I should have been paying attention to it until we bought our house together. And then I was 100% reliant on him. I had quit my job.
They do that shit too. These like narcissist psychopaths like leech their way into someone's life and then make them completely reliant on them. So you literally can't do anything but keep them there.
I helped him get sober so that he can go back and get to work and everything. And no woman should ever put herself out for a man. Just even though you think you love him and you think it won't be him, it probably will be.
After Riley's arrest,
I mean, I wouldn't say probably. It's more of just like be certain of who you're with before you expose that person to your children or expose your children to that person.
Maya explains that the public response to their situation has led her to becoming a target of unexpected scrutiny, with many people questioning why she has cameras in her children's rooms in the first place.
I do have disabled children that require severe supervision, and they've been in home care and like all these sorts of different cares. And I was advised by professionals to have these cameras.
39-year-old Riley Tyrell Carter was officially charged with multiple counts of first-degree rape of a child and first-degree child molestation. While in jail, Riley is swabbed for DNA, which will later be compared to the assault kit performed on the 11-year-old girl. His bail was set at $150,000. On August 2nd, 2024, a press release from the city of Aberdeen announced his resignation from his city council position. Though the case is still
Why would he need to resign? Fucking kick him out. Fire him.
Still ongoing. Maya was able to inform Iwu that a trial is currently set to begin on March 11th, 2025.
Dude, I want to watch that fucking trial. He better get life, bro. I know it's not going to be life because for some goddamn reason, we live in a dumbass country that doesn't take this shit serious. Like, oh, what? What, you diddled a kid? Couple years.